All right, my bird experts, welcome back. And as I said in our morning meeting today, we are going to continue learning how to create our informative paragraphs. Now, we've talked a lot about the parts that are necessary for an informational paragraph. And by now, I know that you guys know that we have to have a focus statement, a first detail that has one or two good sentences, and then another detail in our conclusion statement. Yesterday, you guys did a great job submitting those focus statements and those detail statements. So today, we're going to move on to that second detail and the conclusion. Now, we're going to refer back to our share writing that we did together. And we're going to take a look at where I've marked the number 2 here. And it starts by saying, other birds have colored feathers that match their habitat. So the first thing that you guys are going to need to do is pick a new bird. Yesterday you picked one bird. Today you're going to pick a new bird. Your second detail has to be about a different bird and its different feathers. So you could pick the bird that has feathers that match their habitat. Or you could pick the bird that, not feathers, beaks, because we're talking about beaks. You can pick a bird that has a beak that helps them rip scales from the fleshy skin of a fish. Or you could talk about the bird that has a beak that helps it crack nuts without even moving from its spot in the tree. Whichever bird you decide, it cannot be the same bird as yesterday. You're going to talk about how that beak looks. So your first sentence in your detail describes the body part. And we know we filled out our notes chart to describe them using those great adjectives. So whether it was long and thin, whether it was curved or hooked or straight and narrow, however we described it, use that in your first detail sentence. Then the second sentence of your second detail is going to tell what the body part does. So tell me what that long and thin beak does. Tell me what that beak that makes that bird not even have to move so it can rip through the flesh of a nut. Tell me how it does that. Okay, that's what you're going to be giving me in that second detail about a different bird. I keep saying it because I want you to know if I see 2 sentences about a hummingbird's beak, I'm going to be very, very sad. And I know you guys don't want to make Miss Carter cry. So, make sure it's a different bird. Your first detail can be about a hummingbird. Your second detail can be about an eagle. Your first detail can be about a macaw. Your second detail can be about a song sparrow. Your first detail can be about a woodpecker. Your second detail can be about a skimmer. However you want to switch it up, but it cannot be the same bird and it cannot be the same beak for each detail. Then we're going to move on to that conclusion sentence. Our conclusion sentence here says feathers protect birds from the sun, the cold, and predators. It's another way of wrapping up what we've written about. So if you wrote in your first detail, the beak helps them survive by drinking the nectar, or the beak helps them rip the scales from a fish, we could close our conclusion sentence by saying beaks help birds eat their favorite foods like blah blah blah, because that's telling us how the bird's beak helped them survive in many ways. You want to sum up that first focus statement and kind of restate it in a different way. So you just want to say it a little bit differently than you did in the focus statement. I know that might be a little bit kind of difficult to understand right now, but I want you guys to try your best. I know you will make me proud, and I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it with you today because you did such an excellent job yesterday. So you guys keep working at it and let me know if you need any more help. There are no reading groups today. No reading groups today, and I will see you guys. I'll let you know if we're going to post a Zoom party later on this afternoon. If not, it will definitely be one on Monday. And no math. Your math quiz will be updated in your slides, so you guys can do that at a time by yourself with no parent help. If you have any questions, as always, I'm always here. And thank you for checking in with Miss Carter today. I'll see you guys on Monday.